ladies all set? Maybe have the game tonight.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable. Wild Bill Chase here with Calvin Castine in beautiful downtown Ellenburg Corners for a high school soccer, I almost said basketball game. High school soccer game here on a beautiful September 23rd afternoon. Typical day. No wind. We got sunshine and blue skies. September 23rd, 2004, the Bobcats and Northeastern Clinton. Actually a heated rivalry over the years, but I think things have cooled down for some reason. We were talking before the game, me and Calvin, that there is nobody here actually right now to actually see this game. We're here. A few fans for Northern Adirondack, but Northeastern is pretty scarce. Used to be both sides of the field were lined with people. And Jerry Hamlin made a comment before the game, 20 after 4, you were parking out near Route 11 to get and you had to walk in. Northeastern on the attack. That's number 3, Harrigan, in front of the net. He was alone for a second, but the ball scooted away from him. He's watched by Lawrence. Tripped up. We're going to have a direct kick. Short corner kick. Keeper for the Bobcats is Jeremy Scott. Defensively, they've got Matt Lawrence on the outside full. Danny Myers plays the stopper. The other outside full looks like Nate Rock today. The sweeper is Nick Bertrand. Mike Kerrigan with the ball. Tried to shoot it. That was blocked by Jimmy Burnell for Northern Adirondack. Oh, we got number 14, Sample, with the ball. Far to the right-hand side. He dumps it in. Top of the 18. Harrigan gets pushed. It's right on top of the arc. We're going to have a free kick. They're going to have to back him up 10 yards. They've got to be at least to the 12-yard line here, or it'd be 10 yards. Well.
Hey, somebody's got to get 14. Get 14.
Number 7, waiting patiently. That's Matt Seguin for Northeastern. Going to take this kick.
Let's go. Use your head.
Okay, the official finally backs him up. Gives him a second whistle. Seguin takes the shots right into the wall. Low shot. He comes right back to Seguin. He can't get control of it. Laporte kicks it out. But Bowman keeps it in for Northeastern. Goes to the outside. That's passed in the middle by, is it Harrington?
Hardigan.
Hey,
Hardigan.
guys there and you watch him kick the ball, nobody challenge.
Goal kick. Bertrand takes it. It skipped off the head of, I can't think of his name. It's Itchy's his nickname. Justin Perry. Laporte, he's got a lot of speed. He's actually scored 3 or 4 goals in the last couple weeks playing for Northern Adirondack. Got his first goal against Peru last Thursday, and I believe he had at least 2 against Lake Placid. Bobcats in the last week they played Peru. They picked up their first win, and then they were beaten by Seton on Saturday 2-1. Played Lake Placid, beat them 3-0 up in Lake Placid, and now are hosting Northeastern.
Just looked at that NAC bench and not too many occupants.
Oh, they've only got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I know one of their subs, I was asking him what was wrong with him today. He was sitting there in jeans. He's waiting for his shorts. That's just one of the many things makes the coach pull his hair out. What are you doing? I'm waiting for my shorts to show up. And that was 4:15. The shorts I don't see him sitting there anymore, so the shorts must have arrived. I guess we better not mention his name. Ball's at midfield, picked up by Sample. Sample gets it up to Dunn. Oh, that's back to Dunn. Nice play there, but ball just went by him.
In front of 5.
Okay, it's out of bounds off NAC. I heard a whistle. I thought there was a whistle being blown, and it's coming from the JV team is playing right behind our position. We are standing on a platform built by Jerry Hamlin and Brian Boyer.
Where are you?
We had to use a step ladder to get up here, and we don't know how we're getting down. We might be here for the night. It's supposed to be in the 80s tomorrow. We just need to get somebody to bring us lunch or something, breakfast, if we have to sleep here.
Hey, I said the line had to go back and get the ball.
I'm hoping this is a something in progress here.
How do you go to it?
It's a work in progress. I hope they don't think it's completed.
Well, there's still some lumber up here. Calvin's hoping for a roof or something, some better protection.
And a ladder would be nice.
I don't know, a ladder, maybe some stairs.
Stairs would be nice. You saw that new building at Northeastern.
Yeah, a beautiful building at Northeastern now. Concession stand, and
Don't get fancy.
I guess it's going to be a scorer's booth too, right?
Dora's going to come up there and keep me company.
Yeah, so it's just set back a little bit farther than you probably like.
Yeah, it's behind the pole, but that's all right.
Don't let him run through.
That shot was deflected out of bounds off an NAC defender, Northeastern, with an early goal, a corner kick. Bowman got a head on it. Rock has to clear it out. He does. Gets it up to Laporte. Laporte uses his speed, brings the ball to midfield for the Bobcats. It's put down the left side. Picking up the loose ball is Kyle Brassard. Brassard ends up losing it to the defender, Phillips. He clears it up the right side, but Nate Rock, well, kicks it out of bounds. Northeastern throw-in, far side of the field. Myers, he was right there on Luke Dunn's back. Ball put up to Laporte. Laporte goes to the inside. Number 22 defensively, Babby, taking that ball away. Ball just being kicked around here by both Northeastern and the Bobcats. Put to the outside. I think that's Brassard being watched by, who's 10? Oh, I forgot, Phillips. Southwick puts it down the left wing. Dunn trying to get to that ball, but Bertrand's able to kick it off his foot and out of bounds, and it's a throw-in down in the far right-hand corner of the field. Number 14, Sample, picks up the ball from the ball girl. That ball went out of bounds way in a corner. Well, he decides he's going to throw it up in a better position for him, I guess. Goes all the way into the keeper, Jeremy Scott. Okay, how do you say Corey's number 20's last name? Laterno. Harrigan on the left side. Being watched by Bertrand. Harrigan, he goes back to Bowman. He tries to take a shot, that's blocked. Here comes another shot, and a beautiful shot there off the foot of Bowman, and Jeremy Scott making a diving save to his left. That was targeted for the far corner.
Curveball.
Yeah, had a little dip and curve to it. Yes, it did. His punts cross midfield. No wind here today, folks. We have to report that. It's kind of hard to believe that, well, there's a slight breeze, but not anything you normally see here. Or if the game was being played in Northeastern, there's probably not much of a breeze out there either today. Oh, Laporte gets away with a little push there, and NAC gets a throw in. Nate Rock, his throw in. It's onto the foot of Phillips. He clears it. Josh Clark. Well, it's Clark, I think, playing the outside full. We reported earlier it was Nate Rock, and I think Nate Rock's the outside half. Nick Trombley plays the center half for the Bobcats. Number 19 now with the ball. Hardigan for Northeastern. He goes into the middle of the field. Bowman, that is, sends it down the right side, but it's headed by Rock. Nick Trombley, he can't clear it. And now he does. It's to midfield. Laterno puts it down the left side. Hardigan, nice hustling play there. Keeps the ball in. Lawrence forced to kick it out of bounds. It's a throw in for Northeastern. Northeastern in their away uniforms, maroon jersey, maroon shorts, maroon socks. So they got the white trim and white numbers. Bobcats in their home uniform, a white jersey with green numbers.
Michael!
And they've got the white socks and the green shorts with some white trim. Ball's put into the middle. Bertrand clears it. And there's Seguin trying to rifle a shot in there, but that goes a little high and wide, and it's a goal kick for the Bobcats. Seguin, after that shot, he's limping around there a little bit, and he's trying to run it off. I don't know, maybe got a little bit of a cramp or something. Seems to have worked things out. That's past Nate Rock. Warner. Southwick.
Southwick?
8 is Southwick.
Oh, okay.
Harrigan. That's what the sheet says.
Okay. I'll argue with the sheet. Number's Warner.
Come on, separate.
Number's Warner.
Is there a Warner on the team? Werner is 6.
6. Okay.
Looks like 8 from here. I don't know. Maybe my sight.
Probably right. You're probably right, Bill.
No, my eyesight's bad lately.
You are an official.
Yeah.
You expect that.
All right. The more experience I get, the worse my eyesight gets. That's cleared. Out of bounds. Bobcat throw-in right in front of the Bobcat bench. Nick Trombley, center half, will take the throw here. Justin Perry moves into the middle. That throw is down the right side. Brassard saves it. Oh, Perry would have been wide open if he could have got that ball down to his feet. And the keeper, Batchelder, did I say that right? He snares that ball out of the air. He's got a good punt. That's the midfield. That's off Harrigan's head. Out of bounds. Well, Harrigan headed that one in the right direction this time. It was not last time he had a head on the ball down in the Bobcat penalty area. I hit him in the right side of the head when it went in the favor of the Bobcats. Hardigan taps to Harrigan. Harrigan goes to Bowman. Luke Dunn waiting patiently. Well, I think we got a number. I think that is a number 6. It is Werner. See? You're right. I was wrong. Southwick. I don't think Southwick's out there. Well, he's been getting a lot of credit, though.
Played a good game.
So far. Dunn goes out to Werner. His cross. It's over the head of Harrigan and Lawrence. Great play there by Harrigan. Get the ball back to Dunn, and Dunn's head goes wide, and the score remains 0-0. We've got about 26 and a half minutes left here in the opening half. Scoreboard's like located over our right-hand shoulder, back a little ways. Scoreboard is attached to the school building in memory of Donald Seguin. His son Jason used to play fullback. Actually, I think Donnie Moulton moved him up a little bit on the line. Back in 95, 96, I think.
Will's playing fireman softball now. I see him in the softball season.
Fireman softball. That's off the foot of Jimmy Burnell. Out of bounds. We got a goal kick coming up. Well, I heard on the radio yesterday on my way to Northeastern, I was going to ref that JV girls game. They said you got to eat good, get some exercise, and don't get mad.
Don't get mad.
Stay happy. So.
Don't worry. Be happy.
All right. And I think that's pretty much could describe the intensity of this game so far. It's sort of a happy.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Everybody's just happy. The sun's out. Ain't got nobody yelling at the officials. None of the fans, they're just enjoying the sunshine.
Come on, White, come on.
You ain't got the guy up here in the booth yelling down. You live longer. You gotta maintain an even keel. Them are out of the. Believe it or not, folks, that's Bill Chase telling you this.
You've always had an even keel, Bill.
Yeah. Oh, we got our. Yeah. A rebel without a cause. It's Hardigan. Punches the ball out to Werner. Werner's on the 18. Moves around Clark. He's got an opening. Takes the shot. That's high. Jeremy Scott. Does it put a hand on it? Subs are coming in.
Hit the ball.
Okay, Southwick is in the game now. 4 subs came in for Northeastern and 1 for the Bobcats. Who they were? Well, I know Ryan Dowd came in for the Bobcats. That's Dustin Bowman now with the ball midfield for Northeastern. He puts it out to the O'Connor. Perry, though, intercepts that, goes back to Lawrence. Nice ball up the right side. That's off the head of Tagno all the way to the sweeper. That's number 7. Matt Seguin. Southwick here now. Moving into the middle of the field. He sends it in on the Bobcat defender, Jake Bertrand. And did I call him Nick Bertrand?
You might have.
I think I did. It's
Still call him Becky.
all right. Who's Nick Bertrand? I don't know either. Go. Lawrence. That's right into the foot of Southwick. Perry. It's a little bit of overmatch there. Luke Dunn. Yeah, he gets tripped up that time. There was a little play on the first time around. Lawrence. He's playing pretty tight defensively here.
You haven't mentioned our officials' names yet.
Oh, the officials. Oh, yeah. I forgot all about them guys.
Don't let 'em run through you. Stay with
They got
them.
their orange-colored uniforms. I thought they'd pull them out in October myself, but it's Gary Kaiser and Steve Reagan. Nate Rock clearing the ball. Northeastern thus far has maintained pretty much control of this game and keeping the ball down in the Bobcat end. Had that one good shot that was off the foot. I forgot. Maybe it was it Bowman? I think it was Bowman, number 5.
Yeah, Bowman, curveball.
Yeah. That ball's sent in on the Bobcats. Letourneau put it in the middle of the field. Luke Dunn picks up the loose ball. He's got 3 Bobcats, actually. He's going to have to get around. Myers watching him. Dunn goes back to Bowman. Bowman, that shot, I think it bounced up on him. Looked like he got it off the ankle more than anything. Easily handled by Jeremy Scott. That's a high towering punt. It's a little bit short of midfield. Brassard. That's sent out of bounds by Letourneau. You got a Bobcat throw in. Just under 21 minutes left here in the opening half. Nick Trombley to throw it in. Trombley down the right side. That's off the foot of Brassard. Phillips. No, Letourneau taking the throw. Letourneau trying to find the head of Southwick. You actually overthrew him. Dowd saves the ball. Letourneau puts it up the left wing. Oh no, guess the ball was out of bounds. Brandon LeBombard has entered the game for the Bobcats. That ball is, we now have a ball out of bounds. I believe it's a throw-in way down in the corner. It hit the flagpole and went off to the right. Letourneau. Nobody wants it. Southwick flicks it up. But then Nick Trombley kicks it over the touchline, and it's Letourneau again with another throw. Danny Myers at midfield. Heads the ball up. Trombley trying to move around number 17. Who's that for? I don't see a 17. Oh, Ladd. Jed Ladd. There's Ladd moving in on Jake Bertrand. Bertrand. He goes flying. A little shoulder-to-shoulder contact there. I think he was trying to draw a call. Southwick, he's got the height advantage, but he got his arms on the back of a NAC player. Free kick inside the penalty area. Bertrand with the quick restart. Finds Laporte. Laporte. He's stopped there at midfield. The ball's put up left side to Southwick. Bowman. Bowman goes to O'Connor. Connor can't get by LeBombard. That ball's knocked out of balance. Luke Dunn. Dunn surrounded by Bobcats. He finds Bowman. Yeah. Bobcats, I guess, well, they've been playing a pretty good defensive game so far, but they just can't muster any offense. Bowman. Dowd trying to go through Letourneau. It's Bowman picking up the loose ball. Going back to Babby. Babby sends it across field. Neat rocks there. That ball took a little funny hop on him. Went by him. Loose ball picked up by Heath Dupree. Dupree. Whoo! A high and away wide. Heath Dupree. When that left his foot, it went straight up in the air. And it looked like a field goal attempt. But I think he didn't split the uprights there. He was a little wide to the left or the right. Southwick with a shot. Jeremy Scott with a nice save. Southwick getting off a pretty good shot there. Nice long punt off the foot of Scott. Letourneau, his throw. Southwick skips it in to Dunn. No, that's Harrigan. Brandon LeBombard kicks it out of bounds off an O'Connor. Sub coming in for the Bobcats. LeBombard, his throw. Laporte gets a head on it. Babby, ball still being headed around. O'Connor. Now Trombley dumps it in on, that's Seguin. Oh, my finger's in the way. Yeah, it is Matt Seguin. My thumb keeps getting in the way of the numbers. Trombley, hey, one thing you never see anymore is them flip throws. Ain't too many people that do them. Those were always exciting.
Oh, yeah. There's one kid does it. Can't remember which school it is.
Oh, there is?
There's one.
I haven't seen anybody in a few years. Free kick for the Bobcats coming up just inside the northeastern end of the field. Well, folks, if you were wondering if I was never going to be back on Hometown Cable to do soccer, I had that 1 year stint of coaching JVs at NAC, not Northeastern. Wow. Well, Donnie Moulton's back into coaching. He took the JV squad. Uh-oh. That's off an NAC player. And it's a goal. Northeastern with a 1-0 lead.
What do you care about that?
No, I'm just saying. It's unassisted. It's an own goal. We put it in the net.
Wait. Coming at you, Red.
Okay, the goal goes to number 9, Heath Dupree. One of the NAC players, I'm not quite sure. Put it in. Jeremy Scott made the initial save, and then the Bobcat players coming back to help out. It just inadvertently got kicked in the net. It's the breaks of the game. So far going Northeastern's way. Southwick, nice shot. Jeremy Scott's got to get a finger on it. That was targeted for the far post, high in the right-hand corner. Scott knocks it out of bounds. We got a corner kick coming up. Corner kick. Corner came right to the head of Babby, that is. Scott able to pick up the ball. His punt's across midfield. It's all the way back to Letourneau. Letourneau coolly and calmly heads the ball up the field. Bobcats got to get the ball under control a little bit. Letourneau. He switches fields. I don't know what the problem is. Nobody wants to seem to head the ball today. There's no wind. You shouldn't have any problem judging it. Josh Clark down the left side. That scoots into number 10, Phillips. Phillips watched by Burnell. Phillips able to clear it. Subs coming in. So when are you going to get this game on the air? Like
2 weeks or so.
2 weeks or so? Well, yeah, I can campaign. I put in my petition to run for school board. At Northern Adirondack.
Don't they have those elections in the spring?
They got a special election coming up because somebody resigned and there's 3 years left. So if I get my petition in by the 30th of September with at least 25 signatures on it, I can run for school board.
When's the election?
I don't even know that. I guess sometime in October. Got a call against the Cougars. Bobcats will get a free kick. They're deep in their own end. I got John Rabideau to be the first guy to sign my petition. If that means anything to you people out there in the hometown cable viewing area. And if you forgot who it is, this is Wild Bill Jays with Calvin Castine. We're in beautiful downtown Ellenburg Corners. Laporte making a run. Burnell, Phillips collide. Whoo. And we got a free kick as Burnell gets taken down. I didn't see, I think number 7, Seguin, was back there. I thought Laporte was all in alone. But Seguin cleared that ball away. Laporte can be dangerous. He has some dynamic speed. Nick Tremblay here. Well, they fooled Harrigan there a little bit on that free kick. He was maybe 2 yards away from the ball. Actually, I think he took away what weight that could have been put into that. He sort of got the Bobcat player to hold back a little bit.
Bill Chase would have called encroachment on him and given him a red card.
Well, you could have. You got to be 10 yards off the ball. There's nothing wrong with that rule. Enforcing it. It says it's automatic 10 yards all the way around the ball on all free kicks. That's what it says in the rule book.
But if you get faked out, you get faked out.
Yeah, but then, okay, if you say, okay, that's encroachment, you give out a yellow card and may have a re-kick, you can't be saying you're not doing your job. Clark, what kind of shoes has he got on over there? Oh, bright orange, it looks like. Did you know one of the girls for Northern Adirondack, the JV team, JV or modified squad, she walked by me today. Brittany Varon, she's from Shazy Lake. You know what color soccer shoes she's got?
No, I don't.
Hot pink.
Hot pink.
Pink. I mean, maybe a Barbie doll pink. That pink, I'm telling you. I couldn't believe it. I never thought I'd see the day of pink soccer shoes, but that's what she has.
As long as they're on a girl, it's all right.
Yeah. Well, you never know nowadays. You might see some boy wearing some pink soccer shoes.
Control it. Control it.
Okay, we got an obstruction called. Does it look like Dunn and Lawrence were, I don't know, doing some kind of two-step there together?
Don't run it by you. Stay with your man.
Free kick coming up here for Northeastern. Seguin takes it. That's all the way into the arms of Jeremy Scott. Scott fakes throw. And he does throw. Letourneau misjudges that. Laporte with his speed. Trying to get a shot off. He does, but it's wide. He was looking at the short side, and Batchelder watches that go over the end line. Goal kick coming up.
Do the words far post mean anything to you, Bill?
Did I say far post?
No. But he should have.
No,
Should
I
have went
said,
far post.
oh, he should have went, yeah. Yeah, he should have, but the defender coming in down there hard, you know. You got to get that shot off.
Hey, Ray, get back. Back at you. Come on.
Hardigan throws it into Phillips. No, I mean Letourneau. I keep thinking, I see that 2-0 and 1-0. The 1-0's over on the other side. We're over in Phillips' territory now. Burnell, though, loses the ball. Stolen away by number 14, Sample. Sample's going to throw it in. Werner back in. Werner and Southwick, they ain't even close in any kind of size, you know. Sub coming in. Chance St. Germain, he was in the game for the Bobcats. Just came out. Didn't have any opportunity to talk about him. I met his aunt. Works in the front office of the high school. She said, "You're Bill Chase?" I said, "Yeah, well, Chance had a lot of good things to say about you." Chance was on my JV team last year. I told her, I said, 1 out of 14 ain't bad. We got a throw in, far side of the field. Nick Trombley will throw it in for the Bobcats. Cats are down 1-0 here in the opening half. Boys varsity soccer on Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network here in Clinton County. Call against the Cats. I didn't see any signal. He's just pointing. I'm not quite sure what took place there. 6 minutes left here in the opening half. The goal was credited to Heath Dupree. It was an actual NAC Bobcat defender kicking it in. And a rebound. An initial save made by Jeremy Scott, but then the rebound went off an NAC player and into the net, and that's where we stand, 1-0. Harrigan going in on Perry. Perry is able to kick the ball out. Goal scorer coming back in the game. Harrigan is out. Hardigan, you're going to have to throw the ball in. Hardigan puts it into the box. Myers clears it. Brassard, that bounces over his head. He recovers enough to get the ball under control. Laporte trying to tip that ball past Babby, but Babby's teammate, Letourneau, he cleared it. Now we're on the other side of the field. Rock will throw the ball in, but Burnell coming in the game to replace Ryan Dowd. Oh, we had an obstruction called after the throw-in. I guess somebody was holding their, keeping Donnie Laporte away from making an attempt on that throw-in. This is an indirect. You got to have 2 touches before the ball can actually go in the net and count. Myers, it's right there, the 12-yard line. Rock trying to use his height, but that ball is cleared. That's Babby making the defensive play. Dunn, 1 man to beat. NAC players get back. Now, Burnell can't beat Letourneau to the ball. Perry goes into the middle. Rock tried to give it right back to Perry. Dunn collides with Myers. Oh, well, hey, it's heating up a little bit. We got a little contact going out there. Maybe, come on now, stay healthy, eat right, and be happy. Myers runs into Dunn. Phillips now back in the northeastern end of the field on the header. They get it up to Babby, but that's knocked off his foot. Burnell, he can get free. He has a rocket for a shot. Burnell, nice job of hustling there. Steals the ball from Babby. His cross is cleared by Seguin. Hardigan, his head is into the middle of the field. Oh, that looked like Nick Trombley actually put a handball on that. Bobcats are hustling on right now here in the last closing minutes of the opening half. Burnell, another nice play. Perry sends it in, but Seguin kicks it out of bounds. Bobcats applying some pressure here. Nice throw by Trombley. Seguin goes up, heads the ball out of bounds. We got a corner kick coming up for the Bobcats. Who's taking the kick? Nick Trombley. Trombley sends one. Oh, that's over the goalie, Batchelder. And the Bobcats, I don't know, somebody I think got a back on it. Ended up going up over the top of the goal. The score remains 1-0 with 2 minutes left in the half. Babby takes the kick. Dunn was waiting. Perry got a foot on it. Myers and Dunn. I don't know. I think a wrestling match is going to break out there between them. They're rolling around, dancing. Babby. Heath Dupree sends it up to Dunn. Dunn watches 3 Bobcat players run right by him. Southwick, he's on the far right wing. Sends it into the middle. That goes by Dupree and cleared by the Bobcat defense, but right back to Southwick. Send out of bounds. We got a throw in here. Down under a minute, about 40 seconds left in the opening half. 1-0. The Northeastern Clinton Cougars have the lead over the Northern Adirondack Bobcats here on Hometown Cable. There's a shot. The breeze seems to be picking up a little bit here.
No way, he should be running right by you.
Laporte trying to tap one up to Brassard. Actually deflected off to his foot and went instead of the right side of the field where Brassard was, it went to the left of him. Keeper was able to pick that up. Batchelder with no problem. Counting down the last 10 seconds here, the opening half. It's a beautiful afternoon in Ellenburg. Bobcats and Cougar soccer on Hometown Cable will continue after they get their break. It's 1-0. Cougars over the Bobcats.
Here we go, keeper.
Okay, second half underway here. We got beautiful weather. Beautiful downtown Ellenburg corners. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine for Hometown Cable. And we've got a call against Northeastern here. The early goings of this second half. Cougars are on top by a score of 1-0. The result of a goal going in off an NAC defender. Heath Dupree credited with the goal. We're probably, 25 yards out here. Danny Myers will take the shot, or they're going to do the old fake again. Yeah, Nick Trombley runs over the ball. Nobody buys that one. It's off the head of Laporte into the hands of Batchelder, and score remains 1-0. Well, Laporte, just before the half started, making the comment that this is the best he's been covered all year, so credit the Northeastern defenders. You got Babby, Laterno, Seguin, Phillips doing a nice job of keeping Laporte from springing free. Dunn goes to Werner. Werner, that's number 14. Who's that? Sample. Put the ball in on Jeremy Scott. He come out to about the 8-yard line, picked up that ball. That was before Harrigan could get it to it. Laterno. He heads the ball up. Burnell trying to shield off Laterno, but he did not. Now loose ball. Dunn and Danny Myers. They had quite a battle going there in the first half. We'll see if that continues. What is actually unique about it is they're about the same size. Usually Myers has got a tangle with some big guy that plays on the offense for the opposing team. That ball's going to go out of bounds. I believe it's a Northeastern throw. Yes, it is. Sample throws to Werner. He goes back to Sample. He sends it across the field. Harrigan's there. He tries to flick it towards the net. I don't know what happened there, but the Jeremy Scott was yelling mine, and then the ball ended up out of his hands, and he was able to pick it up, though, no problems. Bobcats going to have to pick up the intensity if they want to get back into this game. Northeastern maintained pretty much 90% control in that first half. Matt Lawrence coming up and running right into the back of Dunn. Throw in. I think that was Harrigan taking it. He goes back to Seguin, who's playing stopper. Seguin sends it down the right side. Werner has to deal with Nate Rock's height. Werner and Sample. Oh, this back to Phillips. Phillips puts it in the middle of the field. Bowman hustling. How many Bowmans we got on this team? What did I call the guy? Oh, it's Sample over here. Thought I said Bowman twice maybe. I don't know. Burnell being watched. He splits the two defenders. And then Bowman steals it off the foot of Burnell. Scott Werner. Werner goes back to Sample. Sample steps through. Dig the shot. It's off the back of Bertrand. It'll be a corner kick coming up for Northeastern. NAC, they only got 15 players dressed today. That's out of bounds off the foot of Clark. Another corner kick coming up. Seguin. This is a low kick. Werner is going to probably go back to Seguin. He does. He sends it into the middle. Trombley got a head on it. And taken down by Sample was Donnie Laporte. That'll be a free kick into Bobcat end of the field. Well, I was saying the Bobcats only have 4 subs, and it looks like Northeastern's got at least 9. And I think they even got an extra goalkeeper dressed. The Bobcats starting 11 has to be in some great shape if they want to be able to stay with any teams, especially in the second half. And Dale Hawksby, the head coach for Northeastern, he has put in 4, 5, 6 subs here. Bowman, Sample. Sample was looking for Seguin, but Trombley's there for the Bobcats. Bowman, he was right there with Laporte. Perry looking for Burnell in the middle. Trombley makes a nice play at midfield. But that's cleared away by Babby, number 22. Lawrence got to contend with Harrigan. Lawrence goes back to Bertrand. His low kick stopped by Dunn. Dunn and Myers. Whoa. Well, we got the stoppage of the clock. Somebody's getting a yellow card, and I'm not quite sure who. That is number 2, Luke Dunn. Well, a yellow card against Luke Dunn. And then we've got a free kick for the Bobcats. That's Bertrand restarting the game. Seemed to, for some reason, take a long time to issue that yellow card, but, well, we got a breather. It wasn't the issuing of the yellow card took a long time. It was the aftermath. Harrigan gets by Lawrence. Harrigan has got to hustle to keep the ball in. He does. Lawrence taps it off his foot temporarily. Harrigan got the ball back. He's watching. His cross attempt hits Lawrence. And we got a handball, I believe, on Mr. Harrigan. So the Bobcats with another free kick. Well, they look like we got some mites over there practicing or something.
Get up! Don't let them set up!
Clinton County youth soccer teams, probably for Ellenberg. practicing here on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Bowman trying to move down the left side. It's out of bounds. Hardigan will pick it up, throw the ball in. Hardigan to Harrigan. Harrigan goes back to Hardigan. His cross. Dupree's there. Ball's headed again by a Bobcat defender. Oh. Nick Tremblay with a high kick. He looks like he kicked to Mr. Hardigan in the face somewhere. So it's probably going to be a dangerous play called indirect kick. Okay, Gary Kaiser, official on the far side, walking off the 10 yards because NAC wasn't giving that up freely. It's a free kick just inside the Bobcat 18. 2 touches required. You got to be 10 yards all the way around the ball. Mr. Kaiser making sure of that. I thought the clock was stopped for a minute, but no, the clock's running. We're 31 minutes left in this second half. It's a tap back to Bowman. The shot's all the way in. Was that Bowman or Seguin? Got the shot off. Oh, it was Bowman with a nice shot. Jeremy Scott mates the save. Oh, they all got same haircuts. They all look alike here. Mike Harrigan can't break through the Bobcat defense. Steals the ball away from Bertrand. Harrigan looking for Werner coming in on the far side. But Scott's there to pick up the ball. Scott's punt. It's cross midfield. Well, it was a
little bit of a nudge.
The train quiet.
Infraction?
I don't know. But you know,
thought Donnie was heavier than that. So.
Yeah, but you know what? Laporte looked like he was preparing himself for the hit too.
Yeah,
so
sometimes you just use that to propel yourself in the other direction.
Yeah.
Red throw. Dave. Take right.
Well, a quiet, tranquil afternoon here we thought had going there after Babby and Laporte collided. There's a couple NAC fans that seemed to wake up or something, letting the official know that they didn't like the no call, but I think it was actually Laporte looked like he was anchoring himself. He knew the hit was coming, and he put his shoulder in there himself a little bit. So I guess I'm basically saying a good no call. Jimmy Burnell, get rid of it. Laporte. Phillips there, though. Burnell hustles in. Another chance for Laporte. Nope. Babby is there. Burnell blocks that clearing attempt off the foot of Letourneau. But Seguin puts it up the left side. Harrigan's there. It's going to go out of bounds. Lawrence lets it go out. Sub's coming in. Off-white. Got a northeastern throw. It's maroon, but it's easier for official to say red. Nice cross. Dupree gets the ball under control neatly. And that's off in the NAC defender. And some of the fans think that's in the back of the net and actually hit the top of the net and rolled down the back side. So we got a corner kick coming up. Seguin hustling into the corner. I guess if you're sitting over there and semi-paying attention, you might think that was a goal. Seguin's cross. There's a nice head. That was Harrigan, I think, with the head, but the NAC defender blocked it. Laporte, a little push. Laporte using his speed. Here we got stoppage of clock. Well, I think we're going to have another yellow card. Retaliation sets up the Bobcat free kick here. Bowman retaliating from a... Oh, that ball's cleared. Seguin. Looked like it was loose there in front of the goal for a second. Bowman was definitely pushed here about midfield and by Laporte. Laporte got away with it. Then Bowman went way out of his way to retaliate, and that's an easy one for an official call, and he pulled out the yellow card. Ladd with the throw. Scott comes out. The goal mouth picks up the ball. His punt, at least to midfield. One thing, you should know where your keeper is going to put the ball. It should be like a home your own teammate, and you've played with them all year, and you should be ready to pretty much know where that punt is going to be. Stop the clock. We got to play. Okay, we got a Northeastern indirect kick deep in their territory after Luke Dunn. Something happened to his ankle down in the NAC penalty area. The ball actually went all the way up the other end of the field before the officials stopped the play. And now we've got a throw in for the Bobcats. Nate Rock will throw it in. It's out of bounds, hit the line. Phillips, his throw is off the head of Ladd. Ladd runs right into Donnie Laporte.
Use your head, boy.
The official telling Bertrand to put the ball back into the shaded area. That's Calvin and Bill Chase there. Shadow. You people have just seen him. Heath Dupree. That's cleared by Northeastern. Dupree hustling in. Dupree waiting patiently. Doesn't get anything on it. It's cleared away. Well, he got a little bit on it. Left-footed. Seguin, nice play at midfield. Seguin again, a nice through ball to Harrigan, but Lawrence has to be equal to the task. Harrigan fell down. He gets back up. Ladd hustling there in the middle of the field. Northeastern's got the size out there now. Southwick. But Dowd steps around Southwick. Puts it up, looking for his teammate McNeil. Handball on Dowd. We're going to have a free kick, a direct kick for Northeastern. Babby comes up. He'll take the kick. Everybody's setting up on the 18. Trick here is to try and chip it in. That's a nice ball. Bertrand heads it out. McNeil looking for Laporte. Laporte's on the left side. Phillips waiting for him. Phillips backpedaling. Laporte using his speed, gets by Phillips. We got a hold called on Phillips. It'll be a direct kick just outside the penalty area for the Bobcats.
Come on.
Nate Bertrand, goalie's got the sun in his eyes. He's able to. Batchelder goes right to the ball, hits him square in the chest. Batchelder's punt across midfield. Harrigan, he headed it toward the Bobcat defense, and they cleared it back out. Brassard looking for Laporte again. Laporte and Phillips one more time. Gonna go around. Laporte Gets by Phillips. His cross off his left foot. It's out of bounds. Goal kick coming up. Subs coming in the game. Goal kicks to midfield. Tremblay puts it back in on the Northeastern defense. That's cleared away to Tremblay. Bowman back in the game. Sends it in on the Bobcat defenders. Nate Rock and Bowman collide. Myers knocks Harrigan off the ball. But Ladd gets the loose ball. Dupree to Ladd on a give and go. Ladd, that ball's going to go out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Bobcats. Matt Phillips has to come out of the game. Number 25, Tyler DeCoss enters for Northeastern. Laterno, number 20, though, comes over here to play the right fullback. You'll have Laporte to contend with. And they put DeCoss over on the left fullback side. Laterno now. One times it on the Bobcat defenders. That bounces over Bertrand. Harrigan going to apply some pressure to Bertrand. Corner kick coming up. Matt Seguin takes the kick. Southwick was there before Scott, but he didn't get ahead on it, mistimed it. Burnell steps around Tyler DeCoss. Bowman hustling back to help out DeCoss. St. Germain in the middle of the field, but Laterno is there for Northeastern. Josh Clark. Heath Dupree applies the pressure. Harrigan and Bertrand, they collide. Both go down. Ladd, he's played some quality minutes here for Northeastern. That's off the foot of Justin Perry out of bounds. It'll be a maroon throw. Jed Ladd. Squarely onto the head of Dupree. Nice head into the middle of the field. Perry, that's out of bounds off him. Down under 20 minutes left. About 19-10 in this second half. The score remains 1-0. The lone goal scored by an NAC defender. Ball's cleared by the Bobcats. Gets it up to Jimmy Burnell. Burnell can't get by DeCoss. DeCoss makes a nice play defensively. Ball's in the middle of the field. Southwick picks up the loose ball. Comes over here to the right side. Another nice head by Heath Dupree. Bertrand, though, moves the ball out for the Bobcats. Finds Laporte. Laporte looking for Burnell. DeCoss is there to head that ball away. Brassard steps in front of Southwick. Nice play for the Bobcats. Brassard. One times they're into Burnell, but Babby's there. Brassard, he had a chance maybe to put something on net. Oh, that hits the crossbar. Brassard. Batchelder doing a nice job to make sure that he whacks the ball away. Laporte was standing there wanting to punch it home for the Cats. It's picking up here, folks. Laterno and Laporte.
Wait, right through. Subs on.
The officials, Kaiser and Reagan, have switched sides of the field now. Myers can't get the ball up. It's back to Harrigan from Dupree. That was number 15, O'Connor, in front of the net for Northeastern. We got a stop of the clock here. A yellow card. I'm not quite sure to who. 9 white. Danny Myers with a yellow card. 17-16 on the clock. Unsportsmanlike action by Danny Myers. Kicking in Northeastern player. Jimmy Jubert in the game for the Bobcats, first time this afternoon. Nate Rock is, I believe, playing the stopper position right now. Bowman. His head goes towards the sideline. Burnell. He can't get by O'Connor and Werner. And Tyler DeCoste patiently waits for the ball. Sends it in. Nate Rock is there for the Cats. Bowman, though, steals the ball off the foot of Rock. He can't get by Burnell. Seguin, calmly. Cooley moves to his left. Goes back to Bowman. Bowman now looking for Luke Dunn. Dunn back in the game. He had gone out with that ankle injury. Dunn goes back to Letourneau. Letourneau sends it down the right side. That's over the head of Rock. Dupree can't break through the Bobcat defense. Steps on the ball, falls down. Josh Clark clears it over to the far side. Werner and Burnell in a foot race. Werner beats Burnell there. Goes back to DeCoste. DeCoste sends it down the left side. Werner steps around Joubert. Werner trying to get a shot off. That's blocked by Nick Tremblay. Jimmy Joubert. His clearing attempt picked up by Bowman. Bowman around one defender, but that's knocked away by Nick Tremblay. Tyler DeCoste steps up. Applies a defensive pressure to Burnell. Burnell gets it up to Brassard. Brassard saves it. It goes out of bounds off the foot of Seguin. We got a subs. No. Now we do. Both teams are down below our position. Justin Perry throws into the box. Babby clears. Perry gets a foot on it. No, that's Burnell. Excuse me. Brassard trying to get to some open field. That's cleared away. Burnell with it. Player down for Northeastern. It's Seguin. He's down on the arc of the penalty area. Stoppage of clock again. 14:52 to go. Wild Bill Chase. Calvin Castine for Hometown Cable with Northeastern with a 1-0 lead over Northern Adirondack.
Go hard, both ways.
Okay. They carried off Mr. Seguin, and I'm not quite sure what it was. It might have been an ankle. Danny Myers returns for the Bobcats. We've had 3 yellow cards issued in this contest, 2 to Northeastern and 1 to the Bobcats. I mean, it was kind of a quiet first half, but the intensity has really picked up here in the second half. And the physical play. Nice ball there. Heath Dupree has played a fine game for Northeastern. Jeremy Scott will set the ball up for Josh Clark. Danny Myers can't get that ball headed past Ladd and Bowman. Bowman sends it over the left side. Werner chasing Lawrence. Lawrence clears it. It's going to be a throw-in for the Cougars. I'm thinking Cougars and Bobcats. And actually on the way to Ellenberg today, saw Coy Dog. Stopped. He was just standing in just inside of the tree line and looking at me. Jimmy Burnell trying to get a shot off. He does. And Batchelder makes the save. Burnell somehow able to get that shot through. I was kind of amazed that Coy Dog just stood there and didn't even move. I yelled at him. I never looked the other way. Maybe he had some buddies on the other side of the road he was waiting for. It's a pretty big Coy Dog, too.
They're far too plentiful, though.
That's for sure.
They need some natural enemies. Maybe we should get some timber wolves in. What do you think?
I don't know. Supposedly there's
Some lion mountain.
There's supposedly a mountain lion, they say in Seine Bay area of Shazy Lake has been seen. Mountain lion up in Lion Mountain area. That's the base of Lion Mountain, Seine Bay. Ladd and Rock Rock gets away with one there.
I think he set a record for the lad toss that time. That was
It's the extracurricular activities after the play goes upfield seems to have picked up here by both teams. Babby on a goal kick. That clearing attempt was off the foot of Sample, who hit Burnell right in the chest. Myers steals out the foot of Bowman. Bowman steals it back, goes out of his bound. Myers over the head of Letourneau. Laporte picks that up. Laporte's cross. Batchelder gets a hand on it and then hustles, picks up the loose ball. Coach Hamlin saying that the keeper can't tap the ball and pick it up. I don't know, it could be he has a case of, what's they call that, pairing. It's the term, I believe, in the rule book. Something about what he's saying, you can't. A parry is where you have a chance actually to grab the ball and you just let it go down. But I don't know, he was coming across and everything.
I think if he could have grabbed it, he would have.
Yeah. Actually, a call like that is going to be made more if you're coming direct at the keeper. Harrigan. Oh, Harrigan gets the shot off, and Jeremy Scott makes a nice save. Two great plays there. One by the offensive player and the other by the defensive goalkeeper. I believe that was Ladd, or was it Bowman, gets called for the push. Bobcats with a free kick at midfield. Bertrand sends it in. Laporte trying to go around Letourneau. Nate Rock puts that back in there. Sent out of bounds by Letourneau. Throw in coming for the Bobcats.
Work hard, Red.
We're on the air.
We're on the air.
9 minutes left in the second half. Danny Myers throws it into Laporte. Laporte actually got a foot on it. That ball was free on top of the 18, but it was cleared out by the Northeastern players. Myers to Laporte. Laporte's cross off his foot, side of a foot, out of bounds. Goal kick coming up. Bowman heads it up to Dunn. Dunn puts it down the right side. Harrigan is over here on the right side. Clark has played well defensively for the Cats. 8 minutes left exactly in the second half. Ladd to Dunn. Dunn can't get by Tremblay. Jimmy Joubert hustling. Taps the ball up to Brassard. It's a 2-on-2. Well, it was. Till Brassard tapped that into Babby. Babby has played a strong game defensively for Northeastern. Able to clear it with no problems. That's off the foot of Bertrand. Bombard saves it. That ball's thrown all the way into the hands of the keeper, Jeremy Scott. His punt's a little short of midfield here. Sample gets by Laporte. It's off the foot of Harrigan, out of bounds, Bobcat throw.
Top right.
Bowman comes away with that ball. Pushed off the ball by Laporte. Come on, you can't complain about that call, Donnie. I could have made that call. You throw your hip into him. 6.5 minutes left in the second half. 1-0 is the score.
Nice ball, Corey.
Tyler DeCoste gets ahead on that punt off the foot of Scott. Werner now with the ball. Goes back to DeCoste. Dunn with the tap to O'Connor. O'Connor puts it back to Dunn. Dunn falls down on the left side of the field. His ball is picked up by Jeremy Scott. Long throw to midfield. And Jed Ladd is going to get called for that one. It's an arm up on the back of Donnie Laporte. DeCoste makes the play. And sprinting up the field, Bowman as the Northeastern on the counter attack. Oh, Dunn. He had Dunn. He put it to the left, but Dunn was. The ball ended up going to the wrong side, his backside. Jimmy Burnell coming back in the contest. We got about 5 minutes left here. A throw in on the far side of the field for Northeastern. Southwick collides with Nick Trombley. Ball bounced off both their heads. Bobcats gotta get an attack going. Try to get the equalizer, send this game into overtime. Burnell and Sample. They sort of look like a couple of billy goats out there. I finally get a call.
Set up, back! 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 Outside!
Justin Perry steps in front of that, but Sample now making a run. Sample. Dangerous. Should have been a handball. Offsides, they say. Aragon was offsides. 3:30 left in the second half. I guess the first 3 games of the regular season, they're what, like scrimmages or something nowadays here in this league?
That's it, Brandon. All right. That's all right. Get the ball out wide.
I guess they don't count for league standing. I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know either. I guess they do the same thing in baseball, but baseball is almost understandable because of the weather conditions. But soccer, you can play in supposedly any, as long as it's not lightning. Or you got maybe a blizzard occurring or something. That's something they just adopted a couple of years back. First 3 games. But this one is supposedly one that counts towards sectional standings or whatever they. And an offsides called on Mr. Harrigan again. The Bobcats can't get out of their own end and try to get an attack on the keeper, Batchelder. Port called for a foul. You got to show a little discipline here late in the game, down under 2 minutes. Northeastern, their best defense, has been a good offense here. There's another shot in on Jeremy Scott. Jeremy Scott has been busy today. Sample, that's off his head. Harrigan, or Hardigan, sends it up to Harrigan. That skips by Harrigan. Josh Clark gets it to McNeil at midfield. McNeil, he's got to go to Jubert, but Jubert's got caught. No, that's Justin Perry got caught standing still. Southwick got there first. Northeastern here, and the late going is beating the Bobcats to just about every 50-50 ball and any loose ball. Bodies flying there. It's out of bounds off in Hardigan. Down to 1 minute left in this contest. It's out of bounds off Hardigan again. JV game's done. I don't recall anybody yelling over there. I didn't hear anything. I don't know if anybody scored. White throw. 45 seconds left. That wasted some valuable seconds.
Quickly!
Down to 20 seconds and counting. Babby's going to send that over into the JV field. Donnie Laporte, take the throw in. That's out of bounds. Counting it down. Time's going to run out on the Bobcats. Cougars hold on here. Well, I wouldn't really say they held on. That's a poor choice of words on my part, but they do pull out the victory. 1-0. Cougars outplayed the Bobcats throughout most of this contest. And one that sort of dead in the first half, but the intensity picked up in the second half. Wild Bill Chase, sometimes known as the man, the myth, the legend. Here for Hometown Cable, Calvin Castine. Invite everybody to tune in to Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network. Have a good night, folks. Drive slow.